And then would you get some soccer ones too?
Yeah, road to the World Cup.
Top.
What do we got here? We got any downtowns? What's up, guys? How we doing? Hi. Oh, got some soccer balls there. Nice. There we go. What else? We don't have soccer balls. We got football. We got the other football. We got 2 of them. Do you want that one? You don't have to give us that. Yeah, you don't have to trade. I can just be yours. Do you want it? I'll give it to you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Oh, nope.
No. I've seen those, yeah. So they have the, I like the Mr. ones too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I don't like what you're saying.
Just everything on the table, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Bench fielder on the White Sox for Dylan Campbell and Jose Colmenares.
Sure.
Williams, who was on Tottenham Hotspur's books as a kid, made his career elsewhere.
We're live. Are we live? Like live? Look at that. We are live. Mike Powers. Working hard over there. By the way, his face is all red. It's hot out of here. You know why? It's barbecue season, baby. Barbecue season. We are live out here at Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market. By the way, that's the one place. That guy grilling over there has got to be the best person in this parking lot right now because it is hot. He is by a hot grill, putting on big slabs of meat on the grill. And, man, he's working hard over there. So we are at Wild Fork.
Yeah, don't pretend like you can't hear us either.
Yeah. I was hoping to get a little way. That guy's the man out here. But we are live with the Gambler, live at Wild Fork. A lot going on in the sports world these days. We got a little football, a couple football things happening today that just started. We also got some baseball news, all of that. So we'll get to it. But first, I want to say we, again, are Wild Fork Meat and Seafood Market, all the way out by the Neshaminy Mall in Ben Salem. Man, there is Pete. There's so much in there. Sheffield Shuffler.
Oh, tons.
I was being a little formal. We don't have to be formal.
No.
But there are tons of great things in there. And, man, if you are looking for anything for barbecue season.
Father's Day.
For Father's Day, yeah, you were already like, I got a little Father's Day gift. I mean, you would have to gift yourself it. But
that's fine, though, dude.
That's fine.
I mean, and my parents are coming to town, so I'm already thinking.
What are we thinking?
Steaks and shrimp.
Okay.
Steaks and shrimp for Father's Day. I'm going to cook it on the grill.
That's a classic.
Keep the kids inside. Let me do my thing on the grill real quick. Get some corn.
Now, the thing is, I saw some exotic meats. Did I see some elk in there? I think I saw some elk. There's bison.
Ostrich.
Ostrich? Did you see that? I did not see that. Okay.
I haven't seen it, but I think they said they have crocodile or alligator.
I did see alligator.
Oh, you did?
I saw alligator for sure in there.
Some alligator nuggies.
Nice
maybe?
and cool. Alligator.
Nuggies?
Homemade alligator nuggies. Yeah, okay. I can go with that. By the way, you can come stop in here. It is hot as heck. It is cool in there. You got to keep the meats cool, right? Got to keep them nice and cool before you get them all hot.
The meats inside are cool. The meats out here are hot.
Yeah, the AC's on in there. So get inside there, grab some meats for the barbecue. And I bet, you know what? I bet Mike Powers is mean on a grill. Just a mean grillsman. I am not. I cannot. He's shaking his head. Yes. I am not. Are you a pit master? As they say?
Yeah. Here's my thing, dude. I think there's. I'm just cooking the meat as fast as I can. I'm not into the whole. Hey, let's do it for 8 hours. I've been cooking this.
You're not slow cooking.
No,
okay.
I'm not slow cooking it, dude. It's like let's drag this out as long as I can. I'm not doing that. I'm just on the grill.
I'm not like that either. I don't like prep and I don't like waiting. So to me, it's just like throw something on there. I mean, there's already some stuff in there. I can just throw on the grill right away, a little bit of seasoning. By the way, a ton of seasoning in there.
Oh, yeah.
Then I can just do that, put it on real quick. I'll be done. That's it.
I don't use a timer either. I do everything by look. I really do.
Everything by feel.
Everything by look. I'm taking a look at it, and I'm flipping it, and I just go by feel, honestly. And it hasn't failed me since. I'll be honest with you. It hasn't failed me since. So it's a little bit different, but, some people just are born that way, just – able to cook their meats by sight.
I'm not born that way. I try. But we also got a couple of, we got some giveaways out here. So if you do end up coming out here, over to Ben Salem again, Wild Fork, we got some soccer balls. We got some sunglasses, bottle openers. I'm pretty sure that's like a starter kit for anything you need for a little outdoor event.
Hats, sunglasses, bottle openers, pins.
And also, Chef, we like some sports cards around here. So we got some. We got some of the soccer cards from Don Russ. That's going to be out here. We're looking for some kabooms. We can maybe get one of those. Also, a Topps series update. This is from last year, but this is going to have Duran in his Phillies jersey. So maybe we can find some Duran in there. Even though not so great in his last game, but that's all right.
I mean, how long was that going to last for, right? He was 15 for 15, blew his 16th opportunity. I still don't care, dude. I want him in the ninth inning.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay with him.
Yeah, I'll take it. That was a silly way to lose that game the other night. But yeah, I mean, he was 15 for 15. It's not realistic to go, an entire season without blowing a save. So is what it is. Also, that falls on the offense too. They scored 2 runs in that game. So let's score some more runs than that. We wouldn't have to worry about it.
Well, luckily the next game they did.
Yes.
A few home runs.
Yes.
When Harper and Schwarber are hitting, that's pretty much as good as it gets.
It's June, baby. I mean, that's Schwarber's month. So look for more home runs from Schwarber. Harper's been great all season. Bohm, put his hat in the ring there too with another bomb. So again, when this team's hitting home runs, it's hard to beat them. It's just when they're not.
Yeah,
right?
really is. So the Phils have an off day today, so no Phillies. We got plenty of baseball, though, we can go over. We'll go over all the Phils because there was an injury as well. Adolis Garcia
Yes.
went out, a bit of an arm injury, so they did make a move. I know you had that up, so we'll get to that as well. But also, yeah, there is a little bit of a little soccer going on, a huge global event, as they say. So that's really the big reason why we're all out here, getting you ready for that. And you know what? In the spirit of things, I'll rip open the first pack because we got a game going on at the moment. I think 1-0 we got the score right now.
I believe they say nil, right?
Nil. Oh yeah, they say
I
nil.
believe
Okay.
so.
They say love in tennis, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, look at that first card. U.S. Christian Pulisic. There we go. They're going to need him to do pretty well, I imagine. Anthony Gordon. I'm not going to know most of these names, but what we're looking at in this one, some optic cards. There's an exclusive gold parallel because I got this from a nearby store. These cards feel like they've been melting. Oh, it's hot. But yeah, looking for some Yamal, Messi. If you're a U.S. fan, Pulisic's going to be one of the bigger ones. I don't know if Brendan Aaronson's in here, but if he is, that'd be a good one for the hometown folk. Brendan Aronson, there we go. How about some Holland? He's going to be one of the big players in this event as well. Kings card, so some nice Donruss cards. Look at these. A good classic card, Pete. You've never seen these.
Where's like the special one? Isn't there like a special one in each pack?
There is an exclusive. There might be an exclusive gold in there. I didn't see it. But there usually is an exclusive gold. Oh, that's like a cracked ice, it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they got all different kinds of stuff. Very cool. Yeah, I think the exclusive in here was going to be the gold. I did not see it, but I'm also moving through these pretty fast. But yeah, how great. The first one right in the front, Christian Pulisic.
Should I crack this?
Yeah, you know what? Let's do it.
Nice.
Only because I'm feeling it. Yeah, you want to look?
Jonathan, you want to join them? You might know some of these players.
I don't know many of these players.
Baseball? I don't know.
No, we got soccer. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. Moises Ballesteros.
Yeah.
Keep that one.
Get that mic. Yeah, get close. It's all right. Pete and I are hogging the table.
Cade Horton.
Jonathan, by the way, what do you do here at Wild Fork? Get that microphone on up there. Tell us what you do here.
First, appreciate you guys being here with us today. Awesome opportunity for us build our brand awareness. Thank you for the partnership.
Absolutely.
I take care of the Northeast here for Wild Fork Foods. Awesome place, awesome meat and seafood market.
Yeah.
If you're a sports guy, you're getting that watch party ready to go. We're your place, man. So thank y'all for being here with us.
Yeah, it had everything. I even saw some like chips and salsa. So even like the little snacks, it's everything you could want all the way from the start. I did see some. So I'm not into the trend, the charcuterie boards. Everybody's like, they want to make a fancy board with like all these meats and cheese. I just plop as much like hard salami and pepperoni on there. I saw you guys had a few different ones. There was like some bison in there, some few different like hard salamis. It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Partner of ours there, a vendor, has some awesome little salamis.
Yeah.
There's bison. There's truffle.
Yeah.
It's pretty unique. Rosemary seasonings there too. So spice up that charcuterie board.
Yeah, there we go.
Over. Yep.
So what is the spice? So like there's always a method to cooking a steak. So what's the method there?
Well, I'm kind of like, I'm not the smoking guy.
Yeah.
But I do like.
You're not low and slow?
I do start out like I put some sausages on the grill. Start getting everybody fed.
Okay.
Maybe a skirt steak on the grill.
There we go.
A whole bunch of skirt steaks. Get that and make sure everybody's getting fed slowly, enjoying. If you have a game on, then it's even better.
Yeah.
And then I put on my classics. I love picanha, which is a Brazilian cut.
Oh,
nice
wow.
cap on it.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just want to be around the grill, having fun, enjoying. And I can't say enough that we have the
everything.
And, yeah.
Literally everything you could think of.
Yep.
All the way to the hot dogs and burgers, all the way to the skirt steaks, bison, elk, all of it. So you're a soccer guy. Did I hear maybe a bit of a soccer guy?
Somewhat. I enjoy. Yeah.
All right. Who do we like in the big soccer event coming up?
I am half and half Brazilian, so
Okay.
I'm gonna cheer a little bit for
There we
Brazil.
go. I like that.
Hopefully they get far there. I think Spain is very interesting. They got a good team. You got Netherlands always surprising us there. The orange machine, as they were called or are called. So Argentina is going to be a strong team too.
Yeah.
So excited to see what the cup brings. First time with 48 teams also.
Yeah.
So,
Huge event, and it's happening right in our backyard, which is very cool. All over the place. Speaking of Orange Machine, you guys, the orange is popping here.
yes.
The orange,
that's the
orange is
color.
popping. I like it.
Yes.
So I think we need to name you guys the Orange Machine.
Nice.
I think that's what I'd call it.
Awesome.
But yeah, I you know what? Let's root for Brazil a little bit. U.S. Unfortunately, I don't think has a chance. I think it's about 0. If I were to say maybe a 0.1 after the 0.
It's got to be some, right?
Yeah, there's got to be it's small little one. But yeah, Argentina. The thing is, I don't think a team has gone back to back since like the 60s in the World Cup. So it's tough. So Argentina is going to be really tough for. Spain is obviously going to be, I think, a contender. But yeah, it's going to be a fun time. And of course, when you're watching the game, you want some good food. Wild Fork is the place to get it. Jonathan, thanks for jumping on with us.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Keep us in mind for your watch parties. And
Absolutely.
Also your day-to-day stuff.
And Father's Day too, right?
Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's a big one. It's a big day for meat on Father's Day.
Yeah.
It's a big meat day.
I know, it really is. By the way, what's the name of the gentleman with the hat on that's working the grill over there? Do you know his name? Chris?
Yes.
God bless.
God bless.
God
Chris.
bless.
Yes.
Good for Chris. It is hot as heck out here, and he's by the hottest heat source in the parking lot, and he's crushing it. I gotta learn what's on there. Some lady I felt bad for. She came up and she was like, "It's really good. I don't like spice, and this thing's spicy." I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "There you go. Give her a little spice." Yeah, I had a water here, but I already sipped out of it. I would have offered her some if I did not, because she was struggling. But I like a good spice. So whatever's spicy over there, give me it.
It was a sausage, I believe.
Oh, spicy sausage?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's sausage. We have some chicken going on. We have some inside skirt steak. We have some different options on the budget. If you want to experiment,
Yeah.
and we got it. Over 700 cuts.
Yeah, and there's some like tote bags to give away too. So if you get a part of the program, you'll get some of these stamps every time. Certain items you buy, things like that.
Yes, exactly. So each country has certain items that you buy. You get a punch on that country, and then once you complete the 8 punches, you get a tote bag. They're really cool, awesome. We got Brazil, we got U.S., we got Mexico,
we had a U.S. one.
we got Canada. It's right over
Oh,
there.
okay.
These tote bags are awesome.
Spain, Australia. So some real cool tote bags there, and just building out the brand.
Yeah. So what's the event you guys got going on today? Obviously, growing out a little bit, just trying to let the people know what you got, all the tastes and flavors that you can get.
Exactly. Just being able, we truly believe tasting is believing. We are all frozen protein here, but once we cook the protein, customers try it out. They can't believe, oh, this was frozen.
Yeah.
And that's actually our secret, because
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like that slogan. Tasting is believing.
It really is.
That's got to put that.
It can
on
look
some
good,
stuff.
but if it doesn't taste good,
Yeah.
you know.
Exactly.
But we may need to taste something over there. Do a little taste test ourselves. But Jonathan, thank you so much for joining us.
Awesome.
Appreciate that.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
absolutely.
Yeah, the Wild 4 team has been really great so far. The thing is, all the customers. So there's been a few people walking by. They've come out. By the way, they don't just come out with like small bags. You guys don't give away. These are big bags that people are filling up here with a bunch of meat. But every time, it's like customers that are like, "This place is great," and come in multiple times. So people seem to really love it here, which is really great.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
The word of mouth is awesome, and thank you, and keep spreading the word.
Yeah, keep spreading the word. I like that. Hopefully, we can keep doing that today. So we did a little. Pete, you opened up some baseball cards. I gotta keep calling you Sheffield Shuffler. That's your grown up
Same,
name.
yeah. Either or, dude. As long as it's not my full government name, that's all I care about.
Yeah, we can't be giving out
Thank
full
you,
governments
Jonathan.
here.
All right. So I don't know about cards.
So you
dude.
got some. It looks
But
like
this
you
one-
put away the special ones.
No, I put away the cruddy ones.
the cruddy ones. Okay.
Here's the ones. Here's a PCA, dude. That one's got to be.
Yo, Whoa!
But don't they have to have numbers on the back in order for?
Yeah,
it to,
they
like,
can. So
meet?
this is a 75th, 35th anniversary. They're doing the 75th this year. But yeah, this is a classic Topps card, and I think it mirrors a 90 set. This looks sick. A little bit of a foil refractor on it, so it's a little shiny.
You're right.
See
Yeah,
a little
it looked
rainbow shine. How about this guy? We got on the not future stars. It's stars of the MLB. Little Andrew McCutchen.
Yeah,
That
former
guy.
Phil,
Former Phil.
Uncle Larry.
Uncle Larry. Is he still doing it? Did he retire this year?
The Rangers let him go as of I think 2 weeks ago. Rangers let him go.
What a career,
Yeah.
Andrew McCutchen. Because he fell off a little bit towards the end of his Pittsburgh days, but he was very serviceable with the Phillies.
Yeah.
So yeah, great to see Andrew McCutchen still around. Here we go. Another former Phil, little Cody Clemens on the Minnesota Twins.
There's another one in there you're gonna love.
Oh, what's that?
You'll see him.
Did I pass him? Okay, no.
You'll know.
I'll know.
Well, if it's about the Phils,
Christian Vasquez, Christian Campbell. There we go.
I think you might have
Tommy
passed it already.
Tommy Pham, our favorite. Didn't we talk about Tommy Pham a bunch on a show?
Think of steroids.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Oh, look at that. Oh man. Tasting is believing. It's spoiling us. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, there's a Mets one. Don't tell Powers
I
that.
saved that one for
There's
him.
Met cards in there. Oh, Max Kepler.
There it is.
Hey. All right. We got to taste the meats. What do we Powers? So let us. What's the best? What do? I know. Powers like I don't want to talk. I'm trying to eat. All right. So what do we got in here? I see the sausage. All right on the toothpick right away.
Yeah, calabresa sausage, a little seasoning. Kind of resembles a Brazilian sausage. Some seasoned chicken.
Oh man!
And some inside skirt steak.
Is this a teriyaki chicken?
Yeah.
Similar? Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Teriyaki chicken already.
And everything
seasoned.
is already seasoned too, right? So you don't have to mess around with trying to get it correct or how you want it. It's already pre-seasoned. You just cook it and you're good to go.
Yeah, we have both options actually. So the skirt steak we're seasoning on the grill right now. We have some outside skirt steak there with some chimichurri, which is awesome. That's our number one seller in the country.
Wow,
So,
really? That is awesome.
That's an awesome piece of meat.
Yeah, very cool.
Really
The
like
sausage is unreal.
Skirt steak was very good.
Oh my goodness. I can see why the lady was a little. It's got a little kick on these.
Taste testing makes for great radio too.
It's the best.
It's
Everybody
so hard
just
to,
smacking some lips.
ASMR, right?
Yes. Well, I just want to make people, the fear of missing out. This is great. You could be over here doing this right now. You could be eating some of this. I got Chris over there working hard, getting the meats done.
Man.
Come in here, get some of your own. But it is absolutely incredible.
Yes, tender, juicy, and very flavorful.
Man, what's your favorite cut of meat there? Sheffield Shuffler.
I like the skirt steak.
Ooh.
I like this a lot. I just think the seasoning is very good. I mean, it's all very good, but I really like a nice piece of skirt steak.
So you're a baseball guy, so you'll appreciate this. I'm always like a hot dog or sausage guy on the grill when I'm grilling out. Like burgers are great. I like a good burger, but just keep it simple.
Well,
give me a hot dog or a sausage, put maybe a condiment or two on there. Good to go.
Can I tell you what bothers me? Well, not bothers me, but when you get a hot dog at Citizens Bank, it's boiled in water.
Oh,
it's not on the grill.
Yeah, no, you need grill. I need
a grilled
char.
hot dog.
Yeah,
all the ones that are boiled in water, like it's just not.
If you think the hot dog might be burnt, that's when it's ready for me.
Yeah,
that's when it's like, oh my gosh, it might be a little too burnt. Perfect, you did right. So yeah, this is phenomenal. Thank you so much for this. I'm gonna take one more bite.
You got to start doing some social media stuff. I've seen some guys snapping sausages, and, all the juice comes out. Stuff crushes. Very good.
That does good, but this is the real deal. This isn't like the salt guy, That's just like throwing big chunks of salt over. This is the real deal. You're getting the good stuff here.
Do you guys say, because my car ride's an hour away, do you have any dry ice or anything that I could put in a bag to take more home with me?
We do have some gel packs.
Okay.
Nice.
We do also do online.
Mhm.
So if you have some difficulty coming to the store, you're a little bit farther. We deliver 60-mile radius.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's an awesome. We want to make it easier for the customers. Now, we love the customers in the store because
Yes.
once I get talking to them,
Yeah.
I can suggest a
Mhm.
lot of
Oh, yeah.
options.
Well, that's the thing. Going online, if you needed to get shipped. But I'm telling you, come in the store. I've seen every single one of your employees helping out, letting people know. They have questions on things, have all the answers, getting them everything exactly they need. Because it's a lot. When you first walk in there, it's like there's a lot of stuff
Yeah.
that I could get in here. But everybody's been so helpful, and I've been seeing that they've been helping every single customer. That is such an awesome thing that you guys do as well. So, man, I am just in heaven right now. This is it, Pete. This
Very
is the life.
good. Yeah.
Can we do this every week? By the way, you want to do that? I
Yeah.
can get here.
I could, man. I mean, usually you get the meat sweats, but the sweats have already been
The
going
sweat started like an hour
like-
ago.
on top of just a regular sweat.
It's just all the same at this point. I'm just sweating. So yeah, come over here, get some meats. Pete, you want to talk a little baseball? There's been a lot of like Phillies going on recently. By the way, how are you feeling about the Phillies? I haven't talked with you in a while.
Yeah.
I'm on a nice little birthday vacation. So how are we
Happy
feeling?
belated, by
Thank
the way.
you.
How
I
old are you?
appreciate it.
31 or
I'm 32.
32? Mhm.
32 years old, Pete.
John Jansen, 32 years
What's
old.
happening? What's happening? To me?
Congratulations.
Is there any way to stop it?
No, dude.
No, okay,
Everything
just
just
keeps
gets
going?
Yeah, it just gets worse. You know, your back like locks up. Your knees crack. Very funny.
Oh, yeah, my
Like,
knees have been cracking. Yeah.
My neck. It's like all jacked up. I slept the wrong way. I'm just like,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, it's like I just slept the wrong way, and now my neck hurts. So, yeah, it's gonna get worse, dude. It's not gonna get better.
I appreciate that. That's good to hear.
But
yeah, how are we feeling about the Phils? 37-31 now on the off day today. I mean, things have not only gotten back on track, but now 6 games over 500. They're back in conversations where we thought they were going to be.
yeah, I think after they let Topper go, I think they have the 4th best record in baseball, if I'm not mistaken. Since the firing of Topper, 4th best record in baseball. You're getting 2 horses every outing in Sanchez and Wheeler. You have Nola, who you know who he is, 2, 3, 4 runs possibly. So on those games, you know, you're going to have to score a ton in order to get a win. Luzardo's been a little bit up and down, but over the course of a season, I'm still trusting Luzardo's stuff. And then you got Andrew Painter, who is really just not lived up to a lot of the expectations, which I'm still fine with, Jansen, because he's 23 years old. So I'm not ready to write him off yet. There's a lot of learning to be done. He missed a lot of time with an injury. He can't locate his fastball. That's having a lot of issues. Hitters are kind of looks like they're sitting on it, and it's very flat. It's a very flat fastball. So that's okay. I think the starting staff is good. The runs, like I said, when it rains, it pours. So like yesterday, 3 home runs. Everybody's hitting. And it looks great. I feel confident, dude. I'm not worried about it. Some of the competition that they have played has been subpar, but they've been winning those games. Can only play who's in front of you. So I feel good. It's the beginning of June. It's a very long summer, hot, long summer. Balls are going to be flying out of Citizens Bank Park. So I'm optimistic. Are there better teams? Yeah, there are. But everything can change come the end of September, beginning of October. But I like where they're at, dude. You're not taking over the division in 2 weeks. It had to be brick by brick by brick, and that's what they've been doing. So Powers asked me on the last show if I was satisfied for where they are, and I would say yes. Yeah, I'm very satisfied.
Yeah, considering how bad it got earlier
how bad it was
in the year, yeah. I think it's a good spot to be.
Mhm.
8 games back from the Braves. I don't know if they're going to catch the Braves. I don't think they need to, though.
Mhm.
Sort of sometimes with me, it's like been there, done that with the division. That is certainly a good goal, and it's a goal that they've completed in the past 2 seasons and
Yeah.
the spots that they've been. But I think now with this core, it's not how great do you look over 162. It's okay, how are they going to look in the postseason? Really fine-tuning things till you get there. And I think at this point, we kind of know what they are, know the things that needs to be fixed, but they're putting themselves in a position where they're going to be in the postseason, most likely.
Yeah, and staying healthy, right?
Yeah, health is a huge part of that.
And that's an issue that we ran into yesterday with Dolis Garcia. Look, I don't know if it's a labrum or what, but he made a play, threw it to home. he started not limping, but showing that he had some agitation in his shoulder. He was taken out of the game. So, a lot of teams are just one injury away from everything falling apart. Look at the Yankees. Yankees lost Aaron Judge. They're still playing pretty well. We'll see how they kind of stay afloat without him. But right field, Jansen, I mean, we're still paying a right fielder $20 million, dude. We still got Nick Castellanos on the books.
Yeah.
So
you want to get him back?
No, I mean, that's, that would just be the messiest. They could do the funniest thing and ask him,
It'd be hilarious.
But I think there's like almost, I looked at it as like a cleansing in at least baseball and football, the drama, right? Castellanos was, whether you like it, he was like the drama in the clubhouse. He was the drama for the Phillies. A.J. Brown was the drama for the Eagles. So now both of those players are out, and it's almost like kind of like a cleansing. Everybody can kind of get on the same page again and move forward.
Yeah, and just now that, Castellanos is, look, I think free agent right now, hasn't really signed. Yeah. I think there had to be an understanding, and I got it from both sides. The Phillies did what they had to do, and I just don't think Castellanos wanted to hear it. He didn't want to hear, hey, you're probably not good enough to be playing every day. You're probably not good enough to be a right fielder. And that caused a lot of problems because Castellanos, in his mind, still is a player that should be out there. He thinks he should be playing. And I think that was just a hard thing for him to hear. So
I think I should still be playing, but, I'm out there. You know what I mean?
You say that until like one throw and you're like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I did one throw. They got like, a little like pitching machine, arcade machine.
Yep.
I threw one, man. That was not great.
That's one thing to keep out as you're getting older, Jansen, is do not fall into the ego traps, like those punching machines.
Yeah, I never do.
The mile per hour.
I've done it a few times. I stopped doing it.
Yeah, but as you're getting older, you can't fall into those ego traps where everyone's like, I'm going to show you how big and strong. Just know it, dude. Like, I haven't stretched in 4 months. I'm not doing it.
It's a little bit of like, I could do what I used to.
Yeah.
No,
I've seen way too many videos of dads playing with their kids at like jump houses or whatever. And you just pop, hear an Achilles just pop, and they're done. You're done. My brother-in-law or my cousin-in-law popped his Achilles playing basketball. He's 40-something years old. Bro, what are you doing?
No offense to that gentleman.
Sure.
But, in my mind, that's got to be like a top, like, embarrassing thing is rupturing your Achilles as like a mid 40-year-old.
Right.
Doing an activity you shouldn't be doing. It's like, oh, so you really are like, you didn't know you're done? You're cooked?
Yeah. Oh, you tried doing a backflip in the jump house? Oh, on our daughter's 4th birthday?
Oh, you ruptured your Achilles doing it?
Yeah.
Wow.
You ruined the birthday.
Who saw that coming?
Right.
It's like, why are you limping around? Well, here's the story.
Yeah, who's going to watch the kids while you're on crutches? So then that becomes a whole issue. So you just got to be careful.
Yeah, Powers. That's. I feel like that's something Powers would do. We got to make sure no rupturing Achilles out here. No doing stuff that. Accident free. Okay, it has been over a year, I think.
That's why golf is so popular, right?
That's why golf is right. You can't hurt yourself too much.
No, a lot of old people playing golf.
Yeah. What'd you do? Oh, okay. Oh, well, you're indie wrestling. That's okay. That's a job. That's good. No, like that's okay. But no, like jumping and bouncy house. No trying to show Peyton how to throw a softball, 100 yards.
Yeah.
You just don't got it anymore.
Long toss.
No long tossing, Powers. Powers, thank you, by the way, getting us out here at Wild Fork. This is awesome. The people are great. Yeah, the man that's making it happen. Back to the Phillies, though, making it happen. They did get an outfielder, though, Derek Hill. It's just once we get to the summer, and like we're still a ways away. It always starts coming down to like, who do they get now? Because there was a lot of Tariq Skubal talk with the Phillies. By the way, don't need that. I am so comfortable, and I think you have mentioned this. That just Sanchez and Wheeler have been so good, and I trust Luzardo's stuff. Luzardo doesn't have to be amazing every game. I don't need him to have an ERA that's like a 2.8. I don't need him to be Sanchez or Wheeler. Right. I just need him to be really good, and I think he's really good. So I think the starting rotation is great. Like a
lot of swing and miss too from Luzardo.
Yeah, which is
11
amazing.
Ks, which is what you want, especially in the postseason, not putting the ball in play.
Like I am so comfortable with that part of the Phillies. We just didn't know how health was going to be because Christopher Sanchez is also coming off of a season where he pitched a lot. He's putting the most miles and pitches on his arm that he ever has in his career. So you're just like, how does he continue to respond to it? So far, so good. Zach Wheeler coming back from whatever that injury was, some type of blood clot injury.
Thoracic outlet.
Thoracic outlet. Sounds like a cut of steak I can get in there.
Ooh, yeah,
nice.
Dude, that's a great char on that thoracic. Great char.
Great char on that one. You got that one medium rare? Nice, good. But yeah, coming back, he looks healthy. He looks great. So that part of it I always wanted to see is just like the starting rotation is always going to be your foundation. It's the best part of the Phillies. And I think it's been carrying them since Rob Thompson got fired. I think that's the part that's been really great. Yes, the lineup has gotten better. There's some good things I've seen out of the lineup. So we could definitely talk about that. But to me, the starting rotation is the one that stabilized, got better, and got healthy. And so I think once that happened, it's like, okay, I can see the same team that won 95, 96 games or 95-plus games in the last 2 seasons. I can see why. Like, that's the whole reason of why they were doing it.
The catalyst.
The catalyst for it. Now it's just, like it always is, what about the lineup? And so at least Brandon Marsh is giving them a lot. And
oh, my God, dude.
We are now
so good.
We are now so far into the season. Like, yes, Brandon Marsh isn't going to be playing like this all the time, but I think this is kind of what he is for this year. He's going to be an incredible player for you, an all-star type player for you.
Your 4-hitter. I mean, he played himself into being your cleanup hitter because he is so good at putting contact on the ball. And the thing, too, was, Jansen, is and we talked about this a lot, just the exposure to lefties. And he's hitting lefties very well now, too. And it's kind of like we were saying, it's like, well, you got to put him in good positions. And he's an everyday player. We don't care about lefty-righty matchup. And he's played himself into hitting in the 4-hole. Has the second best average in baseball. He's just been incredible, and he's going to be an all-star here at the All-Star game in July here in Philly. So couldn't be more happy from a guy that those expectations were never there. Nobody was looking at Brandon Marsh to be an all-star. So for him to exceed expectations is what you need from a lineup maybe that you're not getting everything that you have expected.
That was the hope. Right, the hope was coming into the year, have somebody exceed expectations at the bottom of the lineup. Somebody. Now, the thing is, you have to move Brandon Marsh up more because all the other guys, after 1 through 3, kind of don't really have much. So you have to move him up a little bit more at times. But still, he was a bottom of the lineup guy. You just need somebody to over-exceed expectations. He's done that. You were hoping to get it maybe a little bit from Alec Boehm. He's heating up a tiny bit. Bryson Stott's numbers have gone a little bit up. So that's really great. I still think that's really the Achilles heel still. Is 5 through 9. Just needs a little bit of work. It's not like you need to fill every part of that spot, but you need somebody that can anchor down that part of the lineup. And I think now we're getting back into territory of, well, maybe they can compete with the Braves now, who have been really good this season, the Dodgers, some of the other top teams in the National League. Phillies are right there.
Yeah.
But it's figuring that out. But I think just to be in that position is really good, considering that it looked like maybe the lineup was going to be taking a few steps back. They're kind of right where they were and have been.
And one of the things that doesn't show up on the scorebook is timely hitting. So maybe Brandon's Stott. Maybe Stott's what's his first one? Bryson. Stott. There's Bryson and Brandon and too many basic white names. Bryson Stott. So maybe his numbers don't look sexy on paper, but I mean, I've seen maybe 2 games in the last week where there's runners in scoring position and he knocks them in. There's a bloop over the second baseman, and that's timely hitting. And honestly, that's all I care about is scoring with runners in scoring position. So maybe those numbers, his average, his OPS, his slug isn't great, but if you're hitting in a timely spot, that's all I care about, honestly. So I think that's one thing that doesn't show up on the score sheets, that when you're paying attention, you can kind of see those things.
Yeah, and I think they're punishing pitchers' mistakes. That's something we've been seeing too. A little bit more home run power. It's when pitchers are throwing above or right in the middle of the plate, take advantage of it. And I think we've been seeing that a lot more from them. So that's really good. And the thing is, in order for all of it to fall in place at the moment, Harper and Schwarber got to be themselves. And for them to be at the top of their game, Harper's sitting around a 900 OPS, Kyle Schwarber 933. Everything's sitting like right where it needs to. And now it's just the one question that's been on this team, and it falls on Dombrowski. which I think a lot of this stuff has, you're going to have to get another bat. Adolis Garcia was one of those. So I think it's why a big deal for him to go down, because even though his numbers haven't been great, still give him opportunities, because I think eventually he could. You hope he could work into that. That's why you got him in the offseason, to think that he could be that kind of player. But for him to be out now, we're not sure how long. I think it's indicative that they're trading for an outfielder, that it might be. I'm not going to speculate and say, but it could be for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
If they're going out and getting outfield help. So that's a big deal that they lost. I think somebody that they were hoping could be that fix. Now you got to go. It's almost like you got to find it all over again. And it's really the big thing for them. They've been trying to find it over and over and over again and just haven't. And so now you hope that, again, you get another crack at this. Your lineup's right where it needs to be. I think you're in the standings right where you need to be. All of it. Just got to get that right-handed bat, and you got to get that power bat, and you got to get that outfield bat.
I just have zero confidence in Baroa, Derek Hill.
Yeah, that's what they just got, right? Yeah.
I mean, granted, yeah, you're a Major League Baseball player, it's fine, but I just have zero confidence in these plugs of, when one of these players goes down, it's like a hole in your boat, right? Regardless of how much Adolis Garcia is producing, that's still a hole. That's still a Major League right fielder who plays great defense and hasn't given you, a ton at the plate. But who's plugging in for him that's, going to give you anything close to what he is? I know he's hitting like 190 or whatever, but these other guys that we're going to end up plugging in, that's going to take his spot. I mean, it's not. I think water's just kind of going to continue to leak until they go out and get somebody or he returns.
Yeah, and it's not like Garcia's been good. Garcia's been bad, but I think me and you were kind of on the same page there that, he's really the only one you can, if he does start playing well, he's the only one that'll give you major league quality type at-bats and type of play. So I think it was worth trying to figure that out over and over and over again. And just it's now a shame that he could be out for a long period of time. So, yeah, they're going to need outfield work. Do we know anything about Derek Hill other than he came from the White Sox? That's not good.
I don't know much about him, but there is speculation on the rise, and I wanted to run something by you because it's going to be talked about, especially now. Mike Trout is a New Jersey native, right? Mike Trout, they're looking at projected trades, possibly. My thought on Mike Trout is, if there was ever a time to do it, it would be now. Mike Trout, they're looking at the Phillies to receive Mike Trout in exchange for Gage Wood and Justin Crawford.
Ooh.
So you're getting older. You're taking on more of a contract for Mike Trout, who I think is signed through 2030. Does that make sense?
Yeah, probably.
2030.
I imagine he has a longer deal.
So you're getting older. You're getting a fragile. I mean, call it what it is. Mike Trout is fragile. He's missed a lot of time. Not taking anything away from him, but he's very fragile. So these are a mock trade that has been swirling around online, Jansen. I would love to get your input on, is Mike Trout a good fit for Philly? Would you want to get him now, or before the trade deadline? And is that a justified trade option, Gage Wood and Justin Crawford?
If that is the trade, no. I am willing to let go of one major league ready player like Crawford, or one major league quality player that could be moving up, because Gage Wood's going to move up fast. He
already has, right?
Yeah, he's already moved up. I think he's in Double A right now. He's already moved up really quickly. So that, and we've seen this a lot with college pitchers. They can move up within a couple of years and be on your major league roster. The estimated time to get to the major leagues is short.
Right.
So I would hate to give up two guys that are major league ready, or at least close to major league ready, in one deal. So in that mock instance, I would say no. I don't think it would require that much to get Trout. Trout at this stage of his career he's going to get something. You're going to get something good out of him. I don't think you're going to get the blockbuster crazy deals that you would see if a star player got traded in their career. Those ones you're sending 4 or 5 guys in your top 10 or 15 or 20 of your farm system. Right. You're sending over maybe international, all these kinds of things that you would send over to get an all-star player blockbuster deal. I don't think it requires that. And I think that I hate to say 2 players is close to that, but again, it's 2 major league ready players. That's way too close to that kind of deal for him. I think you can give up 1 and some other smaller prospects that I'm sure the Angels might like. I think that would be okay.
Rincones.
Yeah, right. Like
Yeah.
I'd be completely okay with that.
Who also
Maybe-
is another
maybe even
option.
throwing a Dante Nori.
Yeah.
I know he's making waves in
Team
the Phillies
Italy
farm
legend,
system.
dude.
Yeah, Team Italy legend. Also like tripping cards, by the way. He rips packs as well.
Oh, really?
He likes collecting his own
I
cards.
bet we
and
can
stuff
get
like
him
that.
on the show.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Very, very good dude. I work at a card shop, by the way. He's popped in a few times.
Oh, okay.
Ripped some packs. Very, very good gentleman. So I would hate to see him get traded away. But like that's something I would rather see is like a couple of guys maybe a little bit lower in your farm system, not the guy that just came up from it in Justin Crawford, who has been your prized prospect for a while. And then Gage Wood, who is like you just drafted him in the first round, and this guy's already moving up.
Yeah.
I think he could be a major league piece by next season if you really needed it. So I think that would be too much. But
Do you think they stay with the options because in-house? Because the options you have Felix Reyes, that's the option. Gabriel Rincones, that's the option. They got Baroa now. Those are your options in-house. Are those options your best fit, or is your best fit going and getting?
I think it's going to be going out and getting someone.
And it's not Derek Hill.
I think no, it's not Derek Hill. No, all the in-house options have been terrible. That's why they're kind of in this perpetual state of like finding their outfielder and right fielder because the guys that have come up have not been good enough. And Felix Reyes, like he's crushes it in the minor leagues, and they brought him up at one point, was not good.
Yeah.
Just not a major league ready quality player at this point. I think you're going to need a sure thing, especially with Garcia out. Again, not sure how long, but I think you're going to need a sure thing for outfield help in a right-handed power bat or just a right-handed bat in general. And I think you're going to have to pay a little bit for it. Again, if that's the price for a Mike Trout or if that's the price you have to get someone, I don't know if it's worth it. I think the Phillies at least have done a good job of keeping some of the prospects now instead of going all for it and getting rid of everyone. That's how they've gotten some really bad spots previously. It's not a great farm system, but at least has something. So I wouldn't want to give away all of it, but there's some pieces you can give away. And I think some right-handed bats you can get that wouldn't require getting rid of most of it.
My only pushback on what you said would be I'm not a fan of hoarding prospects.
Yeah.
Because they're not, they're unproven commodities. And if you look at the 2 prospects that the Phillies have is a 21, 22-year-old third base, shortstop, second baseman with back problems. You got Aiden Miller, everyone's been waiting for him to come up. The guy's got back problems. He just had surgery now. Andrew Painter, your most prized, the Cole Hamels, comparisons, all that kind of stuff. And
he's not cutting it right now.
So it's just from experience over the last couple seasons that the Phillies have with their prospects, they haven't panned out immediately. And there's issues. So, when we think about last offseason and, who was off the table and, nobody's touching Aiden Miller, nobody's touching Andrew Painter. If you could go, hindsight's 2020, but you go back in time, dish Painter, dish Aiden Miller, and who knows what they could have by now. And that's playing devil's advocate and,
of course,
hindsight's 2020, but just taking a look at it where we are now and what could have been what we could have acquired for them.
Yeah, and maybe you look at it this way. They've gotten they were at a very unhealthy place in the farm system for a long time. They aren't great by any stretch, but they are at least healthier now. I think they've drafted a little bit better. I think they've developed a little bit better. Again, like, have you gotten the fruits of that labor of like Andrew Painter being amazing? No. Obviously, Aiden Miller's, you just had the back injury, all these kinds of things that like haven't happened so that they've been getting. But like you still have gotten Justin Crawford up. Andrew Painter still has a chance of being a good pitcher.
Sure.
At least those are guys that hadn't been coming up. Like you've heard of, okay, well, they drafted this young kid, like maybe he can come up and you don't hear about him for a long time. And then when you do, it's like not panning out. So it's a healthier farm system than it has been. And I'm okay if you want to use that and use it to get another, piece. And I think if you want to get rid of all of it, I just think it's a great thing to have is a healthy farm system. But if you build it up this much and you have a few pieces to let go of and you really think you have an opportunity, look, that's another way of being able to utilize those pieces. and be able to feel the fruits of that labor of development and good scouting and good drafting. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't hate it. It's something that I would hope they avoid, or if they can avoid it. I don't know if they're going to be able to. That's the problem. And I think the thing you're saying, did you just get some WWE cards? Look at that. How we doing, guys?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, some sunglasses. You already got the soccer balls. We had plenty there. We got hats.
You're
no
welcome.
problem. I like your shirt, by the way. The Avengers? Heck yeah. Awesome. Yeah, thank you.
Jansen, I don't know if you've heard, but a lot of people are pushing for the Phillies to get Tarek Skubal. They say if we could have 3 lockdown pitchers in the postseason, that's going to magically make up for the issues that they've had over the last 4 or 5 seasons. Like if we could lock down, Skubal, then we're going to have a better chance than if we went out and got a right-handed power bat. Want to know your thoughts on that? My thing is I don't think they have anybody in the farm to really put their hat in the race, throw their hat in the ring.
Yeah, right.
For that, compared to everybody else, I think it's a 2-horse race between the Yankees and Dodgers, honestly, especially for a rental. They're the ones that got the cash. They're the ones that got the farm system to kind of give up pieces if they really do want to make a push. So I think it's between those two. But I was kind of flabbergasted by Phillies fans that were saying, go get Skubal. That's our best shot, is going to get a 3rd ace in our rotation. Want to know your thoughts on that?
I mean, I understand it because I think it's appealing, and we've seen some examples, and I think Mike Powers is going to like this one, an example of a really great starting rotation, really deep one, with a bunch of aces on it that are able to get you to a World Series. But my caution is that it's very rare for that to happen. And also, like the 2011 Phillies, they had 4 aces. They had 4 guys that could pitch out of their minds, but you have to hit something. And right now, there are only 2 reliable guys in that lineup. That's not good enough. It's okay to do it if you have a few guys, or if you have a lineup that you think is competent enough. And again, it's not like they need another all-star to throw in there with Schwarber and Harper. Just like a couple of role players that can consistently hit a little bit. That's all they need. Like a guy with a 750 OPS, give me it. They don't have that. Their drop-off is a 933 OPS Kyle Schwarber, a 900 Bryce Harper, and then all the way down, I think
40 piles of crap, or 40 feet of crap.
Yeah. It's a bunch of crap. Yeah, and Brandon Marsh's doing great, but then it's like a bunch of crap, and it's guys that are hitting below 700. That's not good enough. So to me, I get the idea of, well, if you can't find the lineup, go just get the other ace and try and outpitch everybody. But I think even the lineup is not good enough for that. I think we're kind of past those days a little bit, where starting pitching is just like throw out the best starting rotation you can, and then you're going to win. There are too many good lineups in baseball now. Yeah. Too many great hitters, great lineups. That I don't think you can get by off of that anymore. Especially with how good the Dodgers are. Dodgers have great pitching up and down, across the board. Yeah. But the difference is Shohei Ohtani's their leadoff hitter. Freddie Freeman's still pretty good. Right. Mookie Betts is really good. They have all of these great. Andy Pages is playing well.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's out of his mind. Like all these really great players. You still have to have a lineup. And so I just don't like the idea of punting completely on a lineup when you need it. You need something desperately.
That's been the issue. And honestly, the thing holding this back the most in going to get somebody, because it's who's available and it's who fits in the lineup, specifically defensively. It would be a lot more easier if first base was open. If Bryce Harper didn't play first base and he went to right field, that would open up a whole Pandora's box. Then you can look, a Christian Walker who, still owed another $20 million next year as well. But these are different options. There's a lot more first basemen that you can go and get, as opposed to, hey, I need a right fielder. So it is defensively. And, I like Bryce at first. I think for the longevity of his career, it makes the most sense to play first base. I don't need him in the outfield, but I can't help but think, hey,
if there's an option that would make sense.
Could fill that need. You could have Bryce Harper go back to right field, fill the biggest need in the outfield, and then it's a lot easier to find a first baseman to fill that spot, especially with some teams that are struggling, like the Astros, who might be looking to dish out Christian Walker. So defensively, that's where it is such like where it struggles to find a fit on the defensive front. So that's kind of, I don't know. I mean, Bryce wants to play first, and I think, like I said, it's great for the longevity of his career. I don't want him in right field, honestly, but if you can make something,
any means necessary kind of thing.
yeah. And I'm sick of. I'll be honest, dude. I'm sick of people. Get Reese. Go get Reese.
Reese is bad right now.
Washed, dude. He's washed. Get out of here with that. I don't want to hear any more about Reese Hoskins. It's great. Yeah, he was awesome with the Phillies. Bad spike. Great. I don't want Reese Hoskins, dude. I don't want him. He's washed. So I keep hearing a lot of that chatter as well. Not a fan of it.
No. If you get Reese Hoskins in the lineup, it's a bunch of the same that you're seeing right now.
Right.
Like, it doesn't add anything new. It's the same problems. He's hitting what I think I see. He has a 188 average and a 714 OPS. So like a little bit above kind of what they have, but it's not anything of what they need.
Right.
Too much strikeout potential as well. So I don't like that one at all. I've watched. I think he's with Cleveland right now. I've watched a few. He looks terrible.
Yeah.
So no, thank you. But we there's a bunch of other things that we could talk about too. We're gonna actually take a break real quick. I think Powers is messing with the TV, so wait for him to get by the computer to get us to a break. But there was a great NBA game on last night. I do want to talk a little bit about that. Maybe how terrible New York Knicks fans may be.
Yeah, or just the people of New York in general, because I don't want to just say it's Knicks fans, because I'm sure it's a lot of people who don't watch the Knicks, but the people that live in the city of New York, disgusting people.
Not Mike Powers.
Can't tell me I'm not wrong, dude.
Not Mike Powers. We like Mike Powers. But yeah, Knicks end up going up 3-1 in the series. We'll talk some NBA Finals. Maybe go over a little bit of the global soccer event going on and get back to some baseball as well. Plenty to do coming up next year as we're live at Wild Fork in Bensalem.
takes a lot of guts. You know how to make me feel like I'm at home. It takes a lot for the city that
Are we live right
ate
now?
horse poop. Yes, we are live. To come at you like
This
you
is
know
how you're gonna
your
start.
City,
This is how you're gonna start us coming back
you
from
know
break.
your city
This
is
is-
doing bad. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stand over here. So I just don't want to be around you guys right now.
Oh,
No,
is that
just
what
kidding.
it is?
Nah, I'm making sure we're live.
Well, Knicks fans are the ones that's dangerous. We're harmless. We like to
Yeah.
crack a joke every now and then in Philly.
And
We're
crack our
harmless.
head.
Knicks fans are a little much. What's going on? Are you a Knicks fan?
No,
Powers?
God, no.
Yeah, you're like
it's too Yankee. It's too
You're like those
fake.
those creatures? No way.
Yeah, I've never even been to a Knicks game.
You never been to the Garden?
No, I've been to the Garden, not for
Okay.
the Knicks.
What have you been to the Garden for?
For Stevie Nicks.
Oh,
wow.
the way better Nick.
No, I'm just kidding. It
Like the
wasn't for
way.
that. but-
Could you
but,
imagine though?
Obviously, Jingle Ball. Shout out to iHeartRadio.
Oh, shout out iHeart. Yeah.
Reason why we're here right now. I've been to Ranges games. I don't like the Ranges, but I've been there. Shout outs to Bert for sending me.
Okay. So a little hockey.
Yeah, 12-12-12, the concert for Sandy. I saw Adam Sandler sing Hallelujah, but it was Sandy Screw Ya.
So, so you've watched all of these things other than a Knick game.
Yeah,
At the
and I'm
Garden.
proud of it. I will never see a Knicks game.
You don't like the Knicks?
No,
Okay.
they're so Yankee. It's not even funny.
So yeah, like Yankees fans, or
Yeah, they're just like that.
Oh. So
Poor
you're
to
saying a
New
lot of
York.
Yankees fans end up being. What about? Are you a Brooklyn Nets fan?
I'm anything Brooklyn, so I'll pretend.
Okay.
Shout outs to Ben Simmons, the best Brooklyn Net
Do they still
ever.
even have a team? Are they still
I
playing?
don't think
the
so. I
Brooklyn
think
Nets?
Jay's out too. Jay-Z's not a part of it. I think they
Is
just-
anybody a part of it? Is
I
Ben
don't think so.
Ben Simmons might be on the roster?
I love
still.
Ben Simmons. He's the GOAT.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we getting more
Um,
meat? Scott.
Look at all this. NBA Finals though. That was wild last night.
It was crazy.
And
they were playing like the Mets until they weren't.
I will as much as oh my gosh, look at
Thank
this
you.
stuff.
Oh,
Are these wings? You know how to get to my heart.
God.
Oh
Awesome,
my
man.
gosh. You know my favorite food in the world is, Mike Powers?
Wings.
Chicken wings. I love wings.
One time when I got pedigreed, I think you were eating them. While
I
you were making
was
Sure I wasn't dead.
yeah. You got pedigreed, knocked out, and I'm sitting there eating a plate of chicken wings.
That was the end of my.
But no, real
wrestling
quick
career.
before I take a bite of these, God, they smell good. Do I even want to keep talking?
Mm.
The Villanova Knicks get a lot of talk and a lot of attention, and I know sometimes people are fatigued by it, especially around here.
You have to
'cause,
like the players. The players aren't bad.
but
It's the fan base.
Yes,
Mhm.
but it doesn't. Just because I'm with the Villanova, I'm not going to root for the Knicks because of them.
I feel it.
Yeah, like I'm not going to do that. I
By the
will
way,
not.
you're
I am
home
not.
for Villanova
I am not.
basketball.
Yeah, and I say that as somebody that very proudly really likes Villanova basketball and Villanova football and Villanova athletics. They're great people over there. I'm not going to root for the Knicks. Once you go off to the pros, I will like you or hate you based off of who you are playing.
I feel that.
But I will say what I am genuinely impressed by
Mhm.
is that this team, that core of Bridges, Hart, and Brunson have been through college basketball, Big East tournaments they've
Yep.
won.
Yep.
They've won national championships. They have gone on to make the Knicks relevant. They've helped even their teams before that. Jalen Brunson was really good with the Mavericks when Luka Doncic was hurt, and the reason why he ended up getting all this money of free agency. Really great playoff games. Mikal Bridges with the Suns before they traded him away because they're crazy to think that Kevin Durant was going to help them. It was really good, and now they're doing with the Knicks. They're in the NBA Finals and down 20 in the fourth quarter.
Insane.
To a generational talent in Wemby, to a young team that looks like they are finding their groove. They're about to tie you up at
Those
home.
wings are so good.
They're amazing. I can't wait to eat them. And then for the Nova Knicks, and especially Jalen Brunson, to do what they did, the amount of experience, the amount of big-time games played, like tip of the cap to them. They have always found a way to win.
No.
And it is remarkable how they are doing it on this stage. And again, they're not doing it against nobody. This is a freak athlete, generational player in Wemby. And they have, and look, the Spurs figured him out. And yet they were still able to find a way to win.
In-game adjustments.
Yeah, in-game adjustments, down 20 in the fourth quarter, and find a way to win. That's the second time they've done that in the postseason.
And you would think being up 3-1, they'd be like, we're just going to take it day by day. We're going to enjoy this. They're like, we're going to go back, watch this tape.
Yes.
We should have been a lot we should have been in the lead a lot sooner.
It is absolutely incredible what those three have been able to accomplish and how much that experience has helped them and their basketball IQ in big moments and big games like that.
Yeah.
So, like, it's I liked the Spurs going into this series. They're not going to win. I even wanted to see Wemby get one because I think it's going to be amazing, the generational talent that he is, and to see him win multiple titles. It may not be his year to do that yet. I wanted to see it this year. But, man, I cannot give more respect to the Knicks squad and especially, again, the Nova Knicks.
Yo,
it's been incredible.
Yeah, I give respect to these wings, but I need a wet nap.
Yeah.
And a nap. I got the meat sweats going. No, but look, man.
We just had the
also, you got to
sweats
shout
period.
out Danhausen, man. He's the reason the Knicks are
That's
on this
right.
run. You know who that is?
What
I have
is
no
this?
idea who Dan
Spice on it? Oh, my gosh, this is good.
It's so good.
No wonder you guys weren't talking. I know
So,
we're
yeah.
talking for a while there.
Yeah, you filibustered for sure. What I do know is, that game last night started like every Met game in 2026. I even wrote that to everybody, and then of course,
It seemed like a very typical New York game.
yeah,
Like, oh my gosh, they went up 2-0. We thought they were going to do good. They just blew their
Yeah.
first game at home, and now they're getting absolutely blitzed in
Yeah.
the first half.
they won the third quarter. They lost the first and second. They won the third quarter, only gave up 7 points, and then pretty much did the same thing in the fourth quarter. So it was just insane. I've never, of course, Taylor Swift's there. Of course, everybody's there. It's just
Huge
that-
Knicks fan, by the way, Taylor
Oh, yeah.
Swift.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Huge.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't even say that I hate Taylor Swift because then everyone's like, I don't like Taylor Swift.
Right.
Well,
I don't like her.
whoa.
She's there to get attention.
Can't say that too loud.
She's there to
I
get
like
attention.
Marissa Hartake,
Who's that?
the girl from what is it? Law and Order. She was like,
Oh,
she was
dun,
there.
dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
yeah.
She was also
Her and Stabler were there.
yeah, but she was hanging out with Taylor Swift, hugging her.
Mm.
They both had Stevie Nicks shirts on. Also, like, I never noticed it, and I'm from New York. All the Nick jokes, like
Oh yeah,
big Nick energy,
suck my Knicks.
suck my Nicks, yeah, stuff like that. It's just weird.
Yeah, I don't like him. I really
Yeah.
don't like him.
The people are the worst. I mean, I watched 0 minutes of that basketball game last night, but I watched the destruction afterwards and woke up to it this morning and seeing all the clips. And we saw, from a couple days ago. And I tell me another city that happens in. Tell me another city where an opposing fan base is literally hunted down. There's a Spurs jersey. They're calling it out 10-on-1. Absolute cowards for you to fight somebody 10-on-1. I hope that guy with that Spurs jersey from 2 days ago gets floored. It was a handful of guys walking by themselves after the game getting jumped.
Well, they ruined it for themselves because apparently now they can't have the watch parties there.
Yeah.
And those were sellouts at the Garden too. And the real fans get to go to that because it's only $25.
Okay.
So
Not 25,000,
right,
Mm.
which is crazy, by the way.
right. But enough basketball talk, dude. Kind of made me boring.
Oh, because we're trashing New York? Is that why?
No, I'll trash it. But let me say this. I do like the Sixers because I swear to God, they are the basketball version of the Mets. If like for every story,
I hate that.
I get that, but every story I have, you have one. You have a 80s song, I have a 60s song, right? Meet the Mets, and you guys got 10, 9, 8,
Which
70,
is 10 times better, by the way.
No, it's not.
It's so much better.
Both equally as corny. You've had mascots up and down. Kawhi, that's there's just been you've lost and you've won every single way. and the Mets have done that
Lost
too.
in a lot of ways, for
Yeah,
sure.
and every time you put these players on a pedestal, you could go off and ramble each one, Ben Simmons included. The next thing you know, Thor, he's dead. You know, all these people, like, we put them on a pedestal and it never happens. Thrust the process. The Mets have, oh my God, it just never gets you to the promised land.
I want to wrap up by saying those wings were phenomenal.
Unreal.
Like, that was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
If you can get out to Wild Fork, it's really cool too. They told us wildforkfoods.com. If you can't get to Ben Salem, you can't get out here by the Neshaminy Hall,
Right.
just get some shipped to you, get some delivered to
It's
you.
crazy.
So yeah, which is really not delivery, it's shipping.
Right.
But yeah, get it shipped to you. I mean, this is unbelievably great food. The folks here, if you can get in here though, and I don't think the one gentleman knew that Sheffield Shuffler and I were out here all day, but we went in there and every single time I passed by him, do you need any help?
Well,
You good?
no, it's like
It's incredible
Yes.
service. If you need any help figuring out what meats to get,
right.
what kind of cuts, all of it. I'm overwhelmed. I like meats, but usually I just have somebody cook them and I'll eat it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what I'm looking at. I bet you I could find exactly what I'm looking for in a few minutes there just by talking to
It
somebody.
was great. I mean, you learn. You're learning.
Yeah,
They're
it's
teaching you.
amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I love chicken wings, and that's as good as you get. That's a great wing.
You got anything for us?
Tomorrow's Friday.
What are you doing Friday?
It's hot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have another heat advisory
Dude,
tomorrow. I think.
So hot.
I'm sweating.
I'm sweating.
No, Phil's back tomorrow. They got a series with the Brewers, which I'm excited about because that is a top tier team, and we can judge them based off the Blue Jays or some of these other teams who aren't top of their division. But you're playing the NL Central's best, so excited for that. I think it's Painter, and then Sanchez is the last game. Who's in between Painter and Sanchez?
Nola.
Yeah, I think a Nola game's in there.
Yuck.
So, score some runs.
Yeah.
There we go. Score
Bet
some
the
runs.
over.
Yeah, you're going to be hearing from us in between FIFA games. We're going to be playing this, rebroadcasting this throughout the week. Also, next week, we'll be back here at Wild Fork, but we're bringing some of our friends.
Nice.
The Gambler will be here in some form. No Fly Zone will be here. Alt 104.5, Jam and Jesse.
Hey, Jam and Jesse,
Yeah,
let's go.
So, yeah, we're going to figure all that out.
I don't think I can make it.
You already said that. I know that. Yeah.
Mommy and Daddy.
Now the whole world knows it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I haven't seen them in forever.
No, that's
They're in
awesome.
Mama and
Chicago.
Papa Sheffield coming over.
I would feel too bad to ditch them for flying all the way out here.
But also we
Jam
do.
and Jesse can hold down.
Yeah,
She's
she's gonna be great.
She's one of the
Gonna be
one of the
awesome.
best.
She's a goat. But what I will say too is we're gonna try to figure out the Mets Phillies. Maybe go there for Pride Night
again.
Again.
Me and
We'll be our
Mike went
third
there
year in a
last
row.
year.
Second for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Third for me and Josh.
We went. We did the broadcast out front, and then we're like, "Oh, we'll go to the game." We just go in the game. Me and Mike sat down and kind of just looking around, and then just looking at each other like, "Oh, it's Pride Night."
No, but the hat
it
was
quick.
fire. The hat was
No, the hat
fire.
the hat was
We were
very
trying
cool.
to get one. We even asked where to get one.
I love a good giveaway.
Yeah. It's just speaking of that though, like because I like Crooked Tea, I like Crooked Pop, and you can now get Crooked Pop in Philly. Little shameless plug there. But the amount of White Claw and the amount of Stateside, like the whole stadium smelled like it, like that weird aftertaste. I don't know. That was
Had me a lot of Surfsides over the weekend.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did,
yeah.
bro.
Very good. Raspberry.
Happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, dude. So let's wrap it up here. Thank you for getting us out here, Wild Fork. Mike Powers getting it done. That was unbelievable. So I will definitely be out here again. As Mike Powers said, we'll be out here next week. Jam and Jesse, the No Fly Zone, Alt 104.5 going to be here.
More
so
meats.
Gonna be more meats, bigger party.
More meats.
Going to be amazing. So
Tasting
this
is
is just the start.
believing.
Tasting. That is. I honestly want to
Print
get
the
that.
shirts.
Like that's got to be. You can print out like quote signs and put it on your wall. That's
Yeah.
going to be on my wall. Tasting is believing.
Right.
That's an incredible quote by
Yeah.
Jonathan who joined us. So thank him for
Print
that as
the
well.
shirts.
But that is it for us. We'll be back here. I think our next broadcast will be going live. We're going to be doing our Sunday show. I think it's going to be only 11 a.m. to noon. We got to figure that out because we got some
That's fine.
soccer games are going to be
Do a
on
tight
live.
60.
So yeah, a nice tight 60 for us. But that is it for us here. We'll be back next week. I think it's next Thursday. We're going to be out here. And then also next Sunday as well for the Sunday lineup every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. But that is it for us. Thanks to Mike Powers and all of you listening.